Some people think of a twin flame as their ultimate soulmate, while others believe we have many different soulmates. No matter your stance on love, meeting someone you connect with on a deep level can turn your world upside down. You feel totally alive and full of passion when you meet someone who seems to understand you on every level. When you finally come in contact with your twin flame, nothing else seems to matter and the problems you face just melt away. Meeting your twin flame feels like seeing a very old friend once again. Their soul will feel so familiar to you. It will feel like picking back up where you left off, and you will never grow tired of being around them. The connection you feel with them is unlike anything you've ever felt before. You will feel perfectly balanced and aligned when you're around them. Nothing seems awkward or forced, you simply enjoy spending time with them and feel totally relaxed. You don't have to try to make conversation. It will just flow naturally. This type of connection doesn't happen often because our energy on Earth feels so heavy right now. When you meet your twin flame, that dense energy will dissolve and you will feel a sense of clarity wash over you. It will feel like someone pierced your soul and looked into the depths of your being. While this might sound uncomfortable, it will feel the complete opposite. You've had dreams or visions about meeting them before they appeared in real life. If you've been having the same dream about meeting a mysterious person for some time now, it might mean you have actually met the person of your dreams in real life. While you might not be able to see their face in your dream, they will feel so familiar to you. In addition to dreams, you might see 11:11 on the clock more frequently, a sign of synchronicity, or hear a song playing on the radio more often. Pay attention to these signs from the universe, as this might mean you have crossed paths with your soulmate. Ask him or her if they've been experiencing the same things. If they have, this is definitely a good sign. You can recall memories of previous lives spent with this person. Seeing your twin flame in person may feel like you have finally come home, and the sense of safety and understanding you feel will seem overwhelming. You both have vivid memories of being together before, and you can't deny your soul connection with each other. Despite being polar opposites, you get along really well with your twin flame. This type of relationship exists in order to teach us things about ourselves, such as our strengths and weaknesses. The twin flame connection perfectly embodies the yin and yang energies, as each person complements one another very well. However, research shows that compatibility doesn't necessarily correlate with a lasting relationship. Dr. John Gottman, founder of the Gottman Institute in Seattle, said that personality compatibility doesn't predict the length or success of a relationship very accurately. He said that couples who focus their energy on building something meaningful together in their life, for example starting a business together, tend to last the longest. How a couple interacts is the single most fundamental aspect to creating a successful relationship. Meaning, it's not who you are or what you do that will prolong or help you find the perfect mate. It's how you speak to each other, how well you get along, and how you move through time together. So, even if a twin flame relationship goes through rough patches, it's the sheer willpower of both people that will keep the relationship alive. You have to choose that person over and over again in order to keep the connection intact. You have a telepathic or psychic connection with your soulmate. Because of your intense connection with your twin flame, you can instantly sense when something is wrong, even if they aren't in the same room as you. For instance, if they got in a car accident, something in your gut will alert you and prompt you to get in touch with them. You can also sense their energy when it comes to your relationship. For example, if you got in a fight recently, you can tell if they start to distance themselves from you. This profound connection you feel with them will cause both of you to feel pain and happiness at the same time quite frequently. You'll ride the roller coaster of life together and feel the bumps on a whole different level. You might meet them when you're both already in committed relationships or don't feel ready for such a deep connection. To enter into such a passionate, meaningful relationship, both people have to feel mentally, emotionally, and spiritually ready. Oftentimes, when people meet their twin flame, they aren't at a point in their lives where they can commit to that person. They might already have a partner or just not feel ready for such an intense connection. One person may run from the other, attempting to guard their heart from the vulnerability they would feel with their twin flame. You might meet them years later and feel better able to handle the connection with them. As you might know, love is all about timing, especially when it comes to this type of relationship. Both people have to become evolved versions of themselves so they can serve each other in the best way. No matter what you go through in life, they stay by your side and continue to make you a better person. Your twin flame will bring out the light in you and shield you from the darkness. They truly bring out the magic in you, and you will feel on top of the world. In a twin flame relationship, both people tend to have similar goals and visions that keep them together. For instance, maybe you want to open up an animal sanctuary together or buy a piece of land where you can grow your own food. No matter where life brings you, you know that with this person by your side, you can tap into your highest self and feel complete. You function better in the presence of your soulmate. Since your twin flame brings out the best in you, you tend to feel better with them around. Of course, you can still get through your days without them, but your personality and energy really come to life when they're in your presence. If you have to spend a considerable time apart, it will feel even more unbearable than a normal relationship. Your twin flame truly takes you to new heights and deepens your understanding of yourself. You may even feel like they know you better than you know yourself. Being with them feels like you have awakened from a deep sleep and finally know what it's like to feel alive. Because you've met your match, you no longer feel disconnected or unhappy with yourself. You feel like you finally understand what unconditional love feels like. You just feel like you belong to your twin flame, as they help you expand your understanding of yourself and the world on a profound level. Despite their flaws and annoying habits, you love them even more. You can overlook these traits about them because of the unconditional love you have for them, and they return this sentiment right back. It feels like there's nothing in the world that the two of you can't accomplish together. People give you compliments on your relationship all the time, and this further proves that you belong together. Others can see the love emanating from your souls, and being in your lover's arms feels like paradise. You wouldn't trade this relationship for anything in the world. Twin flame relationships are rare, but when they happen, it shakes your whole being to the core. You don't look at the world in the same way, and your twin flame opens your eyes to the beauty of life. You no longer see limits on this earth, instead, you start to focus your energy on all the positives in life.